Hey everyone, good morning or afternoon, depending on what time of day it is for you. Today I'm going to introduce you to a new product that I've been working for months and months on, and I'm finally ready to let you guys have some. So we're going to talk about this, and we're going to do it right now. So today I'm going to actually take you through a few prototypes so that you can see some of the changes that this design went through before it finally ended up where it is. I thought that might be a fun thing to do. So I got this idea it feels like ages ago, but it was about 6 months ago, and I started making it about 5 months ago. So these last 4 that I'm going to show you are actually about I'm going to say about the 8th version, maybe 9th, but I'm not going to show you every single one. I'm just going to show you the last few. This leather, in case anybody is wondering, was a sample that was sent to me by a leather supplier, and I do not carry it. It is a pretty nice leather, but I don't carry it, so this is not something that you're going to be able to find on the shelf. I don't even know the name of it, honestly. I just used it because it was a free sample, and I didn't want to use my good leather. So here we have, this is the A5 size, and as you can see, it has a 1 1/4 inch spine, and then this is the inside. It has credit card pockets here, a pocket here, and another pocket here, and you can't see any of the knots because they're all hidden on the inside. So that was one version. Here's another one. This is made out of the Blue Jay from the Mockingbird line. And you can see that I kind of switched it up a little bit, and I didn't like the pockets over here. I wanted them over here and this over there, so I was just kind of messing around with the layout, and so that's kind of the way that one turned out. This is such gorgeous leather, so pretty. So this is the A6 size, again in the Mockingbird line, the Blue Jay specifically, and another really beautiful piece of leather. I love the spine. It's so messed up, but anyway, we're not here to talk about leather, we're here to talk about design. So I was trying to figure out how to make the A6 pockets work, and Julia, my daughter, thought, hey, let's use a different color underneath. And so we tried it, and I kind of like it, but I don't really care for this style of pocket, like the sideways ones. I want them to be vertical. So I wasn't too crazy about this design, but I do like the contrasting leather underneath. Again, it's, you know, the same kind of design there. And then this one here, this is the prototype that I've been using for about a month. And the thing about the prototypes is I make them myself from start to finish because I don't want to interrupt the workflow on the floor. So don't judge this. It's not the best, but that's okay. I don't mind because it's mine. But as you can see, the knots are hidden. You don't see any knots. It does have places for your credit cards, and I chose the envelope design because I really like it, and it's not very common. So, and it has the same pockets here, and this is 3 layers of leather thick, but on the edge you're only going to see 2 layers. You don't even really see the layers, but you could see the layers. but you're only going to feel 2 layers, even though it's 3 layers thick. So I did that on purpose. All right, so now let me show you the final ones. Okay, so the name of the collection, the leather collection, is called Enchanted Woods, and it has 3 colors. This is kind of a rosy red color, reddish-brown color. It's very beautiful. It just kind of has like a blush brown. It's kind of hard to explain. And this is called Elderwood. That's the name of this color. This one here is called Eastwood. That's that color. And this one is Evanwood. And the design is called E-Class. So, all right, let's dig in. So I did a lot of testing and I asked a lot of questions from customers to find out what it was that they wanted in a notebook. And I opted to leave the pen loop off. And I'll show you the solution for that later. And the reason why I left the pen loop off was because I'm obsessed with the edges. And if I have a pen loop on, I can't get the edges the way I want them. So I opted to have another option. And also I know there's people out there that don't care for pen loops. But don't worry, because those of us that love pen loops will have an option for that. And I'm going to show that to you in a little bit. And this looks black right now, but it's actually like a really dark mahogany color. It's beautiful. One thing you'll notice about the E-Class is the spine. The leather might be a different color slightly than the cover, and the pockets might be slightly different as well. So that is normal for this, and just keep an eye out for it. Some might be more different than others, but that is going to be completely normal for this line of leather because there's a lot of variation in color, even in a single hide. And it really cannot be avoided. So we're gonna dance with it, okay? So I'm not gonna go through each book, but I do have 4 books in here, and they fit in here very well. And it has the pocket back here and then a pocket here. So now, also I should tell you that the Hobonichi Cousin will fit in here. It slides right in here, as well as like the Lloydstrom 1917 books, and anything that would be similarly sized will fit in the back here if you want to do that. And if you want to take the strings out, if you wanted to take all the strings out and just use it as a book cover, you completely can do that if you want to. But that is the A5. I love how the books sit in here. Now, all of these books are different types of books, but if they were all the same, it would just line up beautifully. So, okay, so let's look at the B6. All right, so this is the B6, and again, this is in the color Eastwood. Funny story, when I was a little girl, I used to watch Western movies with my dad, and I loved Clint Eastwood, and I told my dad, or maybe it was my mom, I don't know. I told somebody that was in the room with me that I was going to marry Mr. Eastwood. He was going to be my husband. And I remember laughter because Clint Eastwood is quite a bit older than me. But I still love him. Anyway, so this is the notebook. And as you can see, the cards fit in horizontally. And there's a little lip right here. So they don't just slide out. I can hold this upside down and shake it really hard. They don't just slide out. And that is because there's a leather lip in here that holds them in place. And I'm just going to put this back in here without you guys seeing. There we go. But yeah, so you can use it as a wallet, or you can put all your cuteness in here, dress it up, or dress it down, however you like. I think it looks beautiful either way. And there's a pocket here for, you know, cash or whatever. I happen to have cash in there. And then, of course, my notebooks, which I'm not going to go into. And in the back, I have stuck in my B6 Stology. Yeah, so it just fits in the back pocket just like that. A lot of the people that I talked to said that they would really like to be able to have that feature. So I did increase the size. So this B6 is taller than the deluxe B6. And that is how it was designed, so that you could slip, you know, your notebooks in the back and carry it with you if you feel so inclined. Now, this is the pen loop option. This one was the prototype that I made, and I glued it on my notebook, and it holds my pen, and it works great. This is what the ones that you'll get will look like, and it's going to come to you like this, flat, like this, and all you do is you just kind of thread it through like you're buckling a buckle. Then you apply some tacky glue, you know, any PVA glue. You can adjust it to the pen size that you want to use by pulling this in, and then you would glue it here, apply glue here, and then place it on the notebook that you want to put it on. Or you can put it on a folder, and that way the folder just travels with you from book to book, and you don't have to worry about not having a pen loop. These are not going to be expensive, so don't worry about, you know, spending 10 bucks on a pen loop that you can only use once, and then when the notebook is full, you're out of a pen loop. So don't worry about that. These are not going to be expensive. All right, so that is the B6 in the color Eastwood. All right, so I have one more to show you, which is the A6. And I happen to think this size is super cute. I have a Bible that is the same size as the inside, not the outside. But yeah, so anyway, I don't know, I just like the shape. To me, it's super cute, and I like it. So this is the A6, and again, and this is the color Elderwood. And like I said, it's kind of like a blush brown color. And there's the spine, and I'll show you what the inside looks like. So I was able to put two vertical pockets in there. And it has the pocket here, just like the other one, and just like all of them, it's 3 layers thick here, but only 2 layers on the edge. So in here I have 3 inserts. I got these are from Ecolo. I should not be trusted reading names, but I got them from TJ Maxx, so that's where I got these ones. And then in the back, I have a Hobonichi Techo just slipped in the back there. So I'll show you how that goes in, just so you can see. So it just slides right in, and then you're good to go. So, and what I did was I skipped this first elastic right here. I didn't put anything on it, just to allow for more room for the Techo to be. So I'm very happy with the way this design ended up turning out, and I actually won't carry this around in here. I just did that so you guys could see what it looks like. I prefer a much more lightweight, thinner notebook, so this is pretty much how I would carry it. So, all right, so some details about the leather. The leather is an Italian leather. It is a vegetable tanned, and it's very supple. It feels very good in the hands. It does scratch very easily. I'll show you how it scratches on the spine on the inside so that you can kind of see. So you can see that it scratches pretty easy, and it doesn't really buff out with your finger, but if you take some cream or the leather balm, it will buff out if it's not too deep. But yeah, so that is what that looks like. It kind of reminds me of pecans, like in the shell. That's the color that it reminds me of. anyway, this is the color Chestnut. This is the color Mahogany. And I would not match that one to it. Let's see, what is this one? Sepia? No. We'll do a tan. So if you have the box of 48 crayons, or Crayola crayons in general, Chestnut is the closest color that matches the Elderwood. I don't even think we have a crayon this dark. Nope. Here's just plain old brown. Let me move the page so that it's not confusing. Okay, so this is just plain brown. And that's not dark enough, but this is the sepia, which is too yellow undertoned to match that. And then here's the chestnut, which is too red. Yeah, we just don't have a crayon that dark, but it is a very dark, rich brown. All right, so I'm going to start out with tan. So the color tones are similar, but this is plain brown. The brown matches pretty well, but I would say it's a cross between these two. Let's see if we have a crayon that's a cross between them. Burnt sienna. Let's try one more. Raw sienna. It blends well with all of them, but in person I would say that it's most like between these two. I would blend those two together to get this color. Alright, well, I hope that helps. Unfortunately, the crayons just are not going to be a dead match for it. Let me know if you have any questions about this design. Really quick, I will tell you that it comes in only 3 sizes. This leather will not be available in Classic. It will not be available in the Deluxe. This leather is only available in the E-Class, which is here before you. And let's see. Oh yeah, I suppose you want to know when you can buy it. You will be able to buy it on the 15th of February 2019. Price point. I don't have that yet, but you'll be able to see it when it's online, and I may put it in the newsletter. So if you're not getting the newsletter, go sign up for it, because that's where all the juicy details are, and I know you guys want to know all the things. So if you have any questions, though, please leave them in the comments below, and we will answer them as fast as we can. I guess that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great day. Bye.